Week 14. Up 11 units the last 5 weeks.
Oh yeah, what's the record?
29, 18, and 1 the last 5 weeks.
18 and 1 the last 5 weeks. What are you doing?
We're going to start something new. Comment on this video. Shout out to your brother.
Hey, shout out Tim for commenting on every video.
Shout out to Tim for the comment. We're going to continue to shout people out who comment. Make sure you're commenting and liking all the videos.
Yeah, but while you're at it, just like and subscribe, you know?
Hey, while you're at it, you might want to stop by the bank and cash all these checks. These checks that we've been giving you, it's winners, it's winners,
Pretty
it's
much.
winners.
It's been nonstop.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just eating a big, heaping, crispy chicken winner sandwich.
I was comparing like, you remember those 5-pound bags of pretzels?
Yeah.
From Costco? Yeah, I ate the entire thing in one day. One time my mom was so mad. That's what I'm giving you right now.
I once ate a full pound of mac salad. Because I thought it was a serving. It was like a container this big, and I was like, I feel like you eat the whole thing. It's a bowl. It just seemed like a small bowl. There was a pound of mac salad, and I just ate it. And I think I had a bag of Ritz, and that was my meal for the entire day.
Of mac salad and you have in common? You're both winners. Let's go.
Featuring Patrick and Stex Gray, Simon Free Chicken Brishkovich. Welcome to Hops and Props.
Alright.
What do you got?
Now this is a me pick.
I know it's a you pick.
Cause it's Stormbreaker. God forbid anyone would ever enjoy a good Stormbreaker. I do. I love Stormbreaker. I think they're great. Total Recall is one of my favorites. This is the safety meeting. Safety meeting, Strata, Dry Hops,
We support
Pale
unions
Ale.
at Hops and Props.
Oh yes. Future Teachers Union.
That's what I'm talking about.
Remember. Blue Collar.
Alright, so what was the beer?
The safety meeting, Strata, Dry Hopped, Pale Ale. Stormbreaker, very blue collar. Shout out to Hudson Bishop. Shout out to Cooper Kastner.
Hey, all the listeners on this show.
Shout out to everyone who listens. Who else is blue collar that we know? Mike used to be blue collar, but then he would just fall asleep in like the underneath houses.
In the basement.
He would just wake up like 4 hours later and no one knew he was gone. Alright, let's drink.
No, that's union work right there, baby.
This is good.
Oh, Elijah too. Big union.
Oh, Elijah's the king of the union. This is delightful. This is a tier
solid.
1.
Oh,
Tier 1.
Tier 1 is a stretch, but like, solid. Solid is good. Like, it's not even neutral, it is solid. I don't know what that is, like a 6 out of 10?
Nah, this is...
So I'd say that's a high tier 3. You could push me into a low tier 2.
It's one of the best pale ales I've ever had.
Can we settle on 2?
I'm a Stormbreaker man, I'll settle on 2.
Dude.
But as if you like Stormbreaker, this one is very good.
That's good.
Also, we did it last year, Total Recall.
Yes.
Sometimes it's fun, I'm sure, to watch our old episodes.
Probably.
Alright.
I haven't watched them in a while.
I haven't watched any of them.
Right.
Gravy.
Gravy.
Give me the gravy. Off the bat. You're getting gravy off the top of the show. Let's get it.
Alright, let me tell you something about what happened last week. I gave out this stat that 65% of games go under after week 10 when they're playing divisional opponents. Last week I gave you out 2. They went 1-1, which is sad because overall 7 divisional games in the NFL, 5 and 2 went under. So 5 went under, the over only went over twice. So this statistic is hitting right now. Even if you're taking them blindly, they would still hit. That's why one of my favorite plays this week, Cowboys versus Redskins under 48 points.
No. Whoa. What? Did you just say the R word?
Did I say the R word?
100% you said the R word.
Apologies, everyone. The Washington football team. Man, I haven't said that in so long.
We might have to bleep that out in
The
post.
Washington football team, Cowboys, under 48. 2 offenses that are sort of rolling right now. People think they're going to score a lot of points. It's a divisional game in week 14. It's for a playoff spot. It's going under. It's a lot of defense in these type of games.
I like that.
All right.
Now I want to read you a text.
All right.
This text, time-stamped. Tuesday,
I know what this is.
12:46 a.m. this week. I texted White Claw, which is his name in my phone. You'll have to pay us for that story. No. I texted him 5 words. Saints, Jets, under, sharp cheddar.
It's true. And I took it. I had to believe it.
You have to.
At that time of night, it's only winners.
Oh, only winners. 12:46 a.m. Tuesday night, I knew. And I still know. Didn't look at stats. Haven't looked since.
I like it.
I knew the second I saw the game under. That actually would have been Monday night.
Yeah, something like that.
That would have been Monday night, which would make more sense. That's when I get crazy. Monday night after all the lines are out. But
Okay.
who's going to score? The Saints? Taysom Hill threw 4 picks last week.
That was bad.
The Jets?
Probably not. Zach Wilson is still bad.
Name 3 players on the Jets.
You can't force me to.
I think I could because I'm very invested into what we waste of time. We're wasting everyone's time because no one cares about the Jets. Give me the under 42.5. Give me under 42.5 minus 110.
I like it.
I haven't looked at stats. You don't need to. No one's gonna score. This is easy. Let's watch an ad. Boy,
Man, I was just rubbing my eyes.
this tastes like I just did a hard day's work, and boy, it's delightful. Safety meeting.
Ugh.
Now, preposterous prop of the week. Hopped up preposterous prop of the week. I might add.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, you're getting
What do
2 preposterous props in a row.
What are we betting on, Pat?
So we're gonna go over unders, and we have the other person will we won't guess because we know the answers. Over or under the amount of times the Patriots passed the ball on Sunday,
Okay, so
which was 3.
3 times.
They passed the
passing.
ball 3 times, which my dad is pissed about. I told him to bet Kendrick Bourne over receiving
Yeah,
yards.
you messed up on that one.
They only passed. I didn't know the weather. I didn't look. Tough look for me though.
All right.
All right.
Do you want to start?
You start. You start.
I'll start with my first one. All right, Pat. Over or under 3 for amount of 100 view weeks we've had on this season of Hops and Props.
I mean, we've been giving out so many winners. You'd assume it has to be over.
Nope. That's a down under. That's a down under, baby.
We'll
And,
take it.
We've had one week of 100 views.
Taking the end on that one, I suppose. Alright,
give me
here's
the
one
next
for
one.
you. Over under 3. Over under the amount of passes they threw.
Okay.
Consecutive winning weeks on Hops and Props.
Oh, I actually know this one. So
What is it?
I'm taking the over on that.
The over, because that's 5 consecutive
weeks,
winning
5
weeks.
weeks straight of winning records.
5 winning weeks, up 11 units.
Hey, you don't get up to 28-9 in 5 weeks by taking losers.
Big
All right?
facts.
All right, my next one. How many times do you think I've eaten a meatball marinara from Subway that I've dropped into the river and then eaten it soaking wet?
Knowing you, I'd assume the over.
No. We're going under again. I've only done it one time when I did that. I dropped my sandwich in the river, I still ate it.
He's only done 1 river soggy meatball marinara,
Under
which
wins
is
again.
the line was set at 0.5. And everyone else in the world went under.
That was a 2.5.
Everyone else in the world went under. This is the last one.
It's not too late.
The amount of PT cruisers my grandma has totaled. She lives in outside Spokane, Washington, in Latah, where there's a lot of deer.
Give me the over.
We're gonna go with the push.
Give me the over.
Grandma Marina pushed the total on this one. She has totaled 3 PT cruisers.
Oh man.
All
I
right.
couldn't even get through that one. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm gonna start. Let's bring us back. I'm gonna
Okay.
give you a winner.
Into the bets.
I'm gonna give you the Campton Koala.
I gotta
This
lose.
right. It's an unders week. There's been unders all around the board. I took the Saints under as my lock. What is it, Koala? The Koala says, you gotta take the Lions and the Broncos under 42.5 points.
Oh.
These teams also stink. This was almost as easy as my lock. The Lions can't score. The Broncos can't score. I don't know if the Lions have had really any games above 20 points. Loved the Lions Broncos under 42.5 points this week.
I like the unders that we're taking because
I'm headed down under.
Because you
just
are
hear
headed
the
down
accent,
under.
The accent is character development.
funny enough, my lock was the under. Every other pick I give you is an over right now. We're starting with Alvin Kamara is back this week against the Jets. I still like the under, but his line is set at 69.5 rushing yards right now, and he is going to destroy that. This is a game where he's coming back for the first time in a couple weeks, playing the Jets. They're still not good. He's going to hit over 70 for sure.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I'm going to take it as well. Next one, I'm going to ride. I also have only overs on players. My player hater side is dead, I suppose.
Okay.
Give me Lamar Jackson over 229.5 pass yards.
Ooh.
This could have been on our preposterous prop scariest bets you could take because
That
no
is
one
the
thinks
scariest bet I've ever
no one thinks Lamar Jackson is really much of a passer, correct?
Because, yeah, he's been struggling lately.
But what if I told you a stat that 9 out of 12 games this season, 75% of games this season, he passed for over 230 yards.
That's actually ridiculous. I had no clue. Thank you for that information.
You're welcome. Take Lamar Jackson over 229.5 pass yards this week.
That's a sharp better right there. You know what else is sharp? Hunter Renfrow over 68.5 receiving yards this week against the Chiefs. My bad. I don't know if you know, Hunter Renfrow is the wide receiver #1 on this team, even with Darren Waller.
What happened to the other wide receiver that was on that team?
He is no longer with them.
Oh yeah, he murdered someone.
That was true, yes,
Yeah.
he did do that. Even with Darren Waller on this team, last week, 10 targets. The week before that, 9 targets. Both of those 2 weeks combined, he's hit over 100 yards receiving. Darren Waller isn't playing this game against the Chiefs. He is the wide receiver 1. He's getting at least 10 targets a game. He's going to hit his over by a lot.
If you have a brain and you listen to this man just speak, you're gonna take this bit.
Yeah,
this bet. Because I didn't know.
No, Hunter Renfrow is the real deal.
You sold me on that.
He's gonna go crazy next week.
I want it, and then I want a side of it on the side of my already main dish of Hunter Renfrow over receiving yards.
Beautiful.
Next, give me another receiver over.
Ooh.
We're really throwing some positivity to the NFL right now.
Pounded
Throwing
right
some
now.
positivity. CeeDee Lamb. Fun name. Animal in his name, that's always fun as well. CeeDee Lamb over 69.5. Fun number.
Man, we've had a lot of 69s today.
Ha ha. Nice. CeeDee Lamb over 69.5. He's done it in 7 of 11 games this season.
7-Eleven. You know.
7-Eleven, always open. Except for 11 to 7.
I like that. What
That
was
was,
the
man, always, they're not always open. Literally in the name, they're only open from 7 to 11.
7-Eleven.
Dummy, Pat.
What was the line at?
69.5 going over.
Oh yeah, I like that again. All right, let me give you another one. This is going to be another scary pick. You're going to take Green Bay minus 12.5 against the Bears this week for one simple reason. The weather is getting cold, and Aaron Rodgers is an animal in the cold. We looked up the statistics beforehand. He has an average point differential of 15.5 points when playing under 32 degrees. It's about to be freezing in Lambeau. He's going to go crazy, and he has very good games, especially in the cold. Playing the Bears this week, I love them being favorited by this much. I think they blow them out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing it right now. Justin Fields under passing yards, probably should take that. I'm thinking he probably throws for 400 yards.
Rodgers?
Actually, it's cold. He
Yeah.
won't have to, but 12.5. The Bears stink. Packers are good. This makes sense. Screw the points. Take the Packers.
Yeah.
Next up, I got one I don't like. This is my best friend is a Seattle Seahawks fan. And my dad is a Seattle Seahawks fan. And I like it. It's a good pick.
It is.
Russell Wilson over 240.5 passing yards against the Texans. This is the one. He hasn't been doing it lately.
Yeah.
Last week he did hit this line. The week before I think the week before he hit it. Last week he was close. Texans?
Yeah, the Texans can't do anything.
The Seahawks are going to try to
300 anyway.
The Seahawks are going to try to show everyone that they're not that bad
Yeah.
by going for 40 points against the Texans. Love Russell Wilson over 240.5. Give it to me.
The Seahawks are making a playoff push right now.
Dude, they
'cause
have 4 wins.
They're still not out of it. They are still not. If they win out from here, they could. I think this tries to be a statement for us, if anything. But I like the pick. You can keep looking. Whatever.
You saying that the Seahawks
They're
are
still in it.
are in the playoff hunt
They're
is the
still
most
in the playoff
drunk
hunt.
fan thing I've ever heard?
No, I'm saying they could still get a wild card.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, sorry, I got all riled up here. Another team that won't make it into the wild card, unlike the Seahawks, the Giants.
With just a 3% chance of making the NFL playoffs, question over the motivation of Seahawks players do exist.
3%. You know what Jesus said when he came back 3 days after dying?
Yeah, spin this one. What'd he say?
He said, "Y'all said I wouldn't come back." Anyway, Saquon Barkley over 52.5 rushing yards.
The quote here was Little Giants. How many times did you beat Kevin down Cherry Hill? 1 time. You not seen Little Giants?
No.
Oh.
Go for it, Daddy.
Briggs? Count it off.
Oh. Ready? Set. Go.
Oh, doctor.
Oh man.
What do you think?
The
I
ice
am?
box.
What do you think I am? Like American? course I haven't seen Little Giants. I don't even know what baseball is to this day. What's an EPA or an ERA? I have no clue. Saquon Barkley, over 52.5 rushing yards. He's back this week from the ankle injury. And guess who we are abusing again? The Los Angeles Chargers, with by far the worst rush defense in the entire NFL. Saquon Barkley, even an old individual who's using a walker on the field could run for 50 yards against the Chargers. Take us over this week.
I mean, we're really good at just finding one bet and just riding it all year.
Yeah.
Last year, Kyler Murray. This year, Hurts underpassing. And
Anyone
every
playing?
running back playing against the Chargers.
Has hit in their over. I want to say.
I don't
every
think it
time.
happened last week.
It was Joe Mixon was like at 60 and he was at 80.
Joe Mixon
That was-
crushed dreams last week. Bounce back. Chargers rush defense.
Yeah, 50 is way too low, but
Uh,
I'll take.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes. once
Comment,
again.
like, subscribe. Kiss.
And if you don't, you're a
Coward.
coward.
Colin Coward.
That was a great episode. I think there's a lot of winners right here.
Yeah, 10-0 board. I'm feeling 6 weeks in a row.
All right.